I don't even like wine, but guess what? You're gonna like it. I need some cheese.
What's up, boys and girls? This is Barnabas, aka Mac and Cheese, bringing you a game of TDM ranked. I know one person here, and he knows the rest. Fast track or something like that. So we're all using communication. We started off here saying we're going to go boom shot, digger alley, and I'm just going to hang back, provide suppressing fire, and let whoever's more proficient in this crew grab the power weapon. So here I'm just kind of hanging back, waiting for these guys because I know that we didn't get all of them. It showed at least there was 2. Picking up some more Lancer ammo because I know that we're gonna, it's ranked. I want to be prepared just in case. One thing to talk about here is just we're doing a lot of Lancering, but the thing with Lancering is you want to be cautious or at least aware of where your teammates are at because you don't want to be stepping in front of them when they're Lancering and vice versa. It's a waste of ammo, and somebody might have a beat on somebody and they're doing some work, and then all of a sudden you decide to come in and step in front of them, and that's really annoying. So here, you see we're all doing some work. This is multiple Lancers going into guys. We're stealing each other's kills. It's a ranked match, so we don't even care. The only thing that we care about really is the last kill. So here we see that they're spawning. We kind of have a spawn trap going here. We see that they're spawning from that side, and so we are pushing on them. I see that guy right there, and I decide to back away. I don't really like it. He's obviously got a sawed-off, so I'm just going to provide some fire here just so he doesn't push. I tell these guys not to go around the corner. There's double barrel, but they got. Here, I get a guy, and then I think I make a kind of a stupid mistake here as I push around the corner. I see the whole team is kind of spawning, and I should have gotten behind some cover here as I started to Lancer, but instead I'm out in the open, I'm Lancering, and I get killed. And I pretty much deserve that one. So now I'm waiting to respawn. I think this is interesting. This guy was obviously waiting for that guy to get distracted before he popped up and started shooting him. Probably, pretty good trick. So we know that they're spawning from that right-hand side, and I think this whole round, I think we have them trapped there, which is, that's what happens. And I apologize for the visuals. I don't understand why this is popping into green every once in a while. This guy should have popped backwards right there. Instead, he decided to keep pushing forward, and without an active, I was able to down him. So I see this guy up here. I didn't down him. I didn't kill him, so I know he's up there. So as I do some work on that guy, I check left, and I see that I got a teammate over there, and I start pushing right. Now I should have tried to get my teammate up a little bit faster right there, but instead I decided to push around the corner and see where that other guy was going, and sure enough, he was still there, active. Lancer just kind of destroys people. It's a little bit OP in this game right now. I assume that they'll fix it, but we're winding down to the end of the first match. I do another stupid move here coming up, but we'll see when that happens. So I obviously know this Diablo Knight guy has a sawed-off. I'm not going to push in there because I don't want to deal with sawed-offs. It's better that you might as well hang back. What's the rush? Now, during all that time, I didn't see him, but he's over here on the right. So as I push in here, he just turns around the corner. Boom. Had I just gone back the way I was, or at least double-checked that corner, as I was leaving, I might have seen that he moved over there. So that was a mistake on my part, but it happens. So here, we're running towards the end of the match. I grab the smokes because just in case if I head over there and the frags aren't up, I'm gonna have 2 smokes, and smokes create stuns on the other characters, which is gonna help us get a kill. And I know that we're all pushing in there. Now there's frags, so I grab frags instead. But it's always good to grab the ink or the stun right off the bat because, or sorry, not the stun, the ink or the smoke grenades, because both of them create stuns. The difference is the ink locks you in place, whereas the smoke you can still move, but either way you're still stunned. So again, we call out we're going to be pushing down boom shot alley. I don't think all of us go, but we're trying to get there as fast as we can so that we can control it. So right off the bat, we don't really see any opposition, so I'm going to keep pushing up. See this guy, I back off of the wall because I'm afraid that he's going to mantle kick me, and luckily the whole rest of the team was like right behind us. So I decide to check the back because I don't want us to get flanked. And sure enough, here's 2 guys pushing up from Torque Alley. And so just providing a little bit of cover fire helps out, kind of deters them from heading in our direction. And now we're kind of just waiting around to see what happens. Right there you see that I threw the smoke grenade out very, very fast. Just like you do with a shotgun shot where you pop shot. And a pop shot is basically pulling the left trigger and then pulling the right trigger very, very fast. Almost creating no aiming whatsoever. That is called a pop shot, and what happens there is that you can throw the ink or whatever your grenade is super, super fast with some sort of accuracy, but you don't have to actually wait for the animation to kick in and go through the whole swinging and throwing thing. It'll just kind of pop out of your character. So that's a little trick. Here we know that they're down Boom Shot Alley. Just if you'll notice, I'm constantly getting active reloads because I see this guy here. I didn't have an active there, but I got the stun and I had a whole team there, so I knew that he was going to go down eventually because we were going to have 4 or 5 Lancers on him. But constantly, like, I have an active, and the reason being is that I never know when you're going to go into battle. Here I should have done the pop shot thing because this guy was kind of waiting for these, but either way, I'm trying to just get some bullets into him so that he's damaged as he kind of heads up to the top. And now I'm just, I have an active. And one thing to kind of mention about actives, I was actually kind of shocked. Some of my friends that I was playing with earlier this week were telling me that they had actives when they were playing, but I didn't see active bullets coming out of their gun when they said that they had actives. The thing with the actives, you see how the bullets are flashing. That means that those are active bullets. Now, once you run out of the active bullets, then you obviously, that was amazing. Once you run out of the active bullets, you need to then get another active in order to set up the next round of active bullets. So basically, the bullets that are flashing are the only ones that are going to count as actives. Then once those deplete, you're going to get into just regular bullets. So here we're just kind of pinging these guys down the alley. I see that we have our backs covered. So as I go down, I try and hide myself. I know that they're not going to push up. And luckily I have some teammates there to help us out. So I see that they're pushing back over there, and I'm going to now watch the flanks just to make sure that we don't get flanked. So yeah, just I'm providing some cover here, just trying to put some bullets into some guys, trying to deter them from pushing into us. See, that's a time where if he would have just pop shotted, he wouldn't have sat there around the corner and gone through that animation. And if he had 2-3 other guys trying to hit him, he would have gone down right away. So yeah, here we're still fighting with these guys down Boom Shot Alley. I believe that we might have the power weapon at this point, and we're holding on to it because we know that they're waiting for it. So we don't want to fire the last shot, because once you fire the last shot of the power weapon, you have 30 seconds before the power weapon then respawns. So if you know that they're sitting there waiting for it, the thing that you want to do is not use it. You want to force them out of their camping spot, and you want to conserve that ammo. It's basically just a basic strategy about not about controlling power weapons. I probably should have lined that up a little bit better. Here I know this guy's pushing me. I thought I should have stuck him, but he misses, and luckily I get saved by Jess. And now we just heard that enemy forces, so I know that the spawns are flipping. Right there was ridiculous. I was like a foot past that guy, and the sawed-off still killed me, which just shows you kind of how ridiculous it can be. But I mentioned that the spawns have flipped. I heard the enemy forces. I know the spawns have flipped. That's why I started heading back in that direction. But now I've relayed that to my team. So we're in a pretty close match here. I'm pushing up from behind because I don't know if they've realized that the spawns have flipped, and I'm kind of waiting for this guy. But again, there you see I do the quick pop shot. That smoke probably gave me away, but I heard footsteps, so I backed out, and I warned this guy that there's a guy sitting around the corner probably with a sawn-off. So right there, if somebody throws grenades at you, the best thing to do is to run either through them if you feel it's safe, or try and just get away from them so you don't get the stun. We've now obviously controlled the power weapon. We're going to start pushing up towards the end here. This guy, again, out in the open, you see how long it took him to sit there and throw that ink because he had to go through the animation rather than just blind firing or pop shotting it. We see this guy, he's got a retro, so it's, again, back up from it, just like the sauna. Make them push you and pull back away from them. If you got to jump backwards, chances are they might be a bad aim, and they might not have a beat on you. So by backing up, you're forcing them to either miss, or you're forcing them to choose to push, and you might be pulling back into cover, or you might be able to pull back into some friends. So here we're just waiting for the two guys, kind of just feeling it out, seeing where they move. I see a little blue guy there, top right. So I know he's over there. I ping the map. I see that my entire team's down there. If I was smart, I should kind of push down there, but I see one guy also pushing up to come with me. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and force a flank. I'm not gonna get crazy, but here, this is a good example. Blind fire, throw the grenade. He gets stunned and easy down. So now we have one guy left, and I believe I pick him up eventually, but we're feeling it out, right? We're not gonna push him too soon. Trying to get spots on him so we know where he goes. And somebody mentions he ran up top. We see, I heard somebody, so I turned around. Kind of freaked me out, but I see the spot up there. So we're kind of pushing, forcing him into a bad situation because now he's stuck in the tunnel. He's got a torque, but who knows if he's a good shot or not. So here we get the down really quickly and do the execution, and we're out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the match. I know that ranked can be very stressful, especially if you're not in a full team, which I'm going to talk about in the next few videos because I run ranked solo and have some interesting match. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got something from it. Ranked is very fun. It's very competitive. You get full teams all the time, and you have to use a lot more strategy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.